Ghetto Children project.
No, that's
partially,
not why.
but I mean, but at the same time, we probably would have put it out ourselves anyway. Really,
Right.
I mean, if it was gonna be like, you know what I'm saying. I think more than anything, man, I really couldn't. You know what? And when asked that question, I really couldn't tell you exactly why it wasn't just the forthcomingest thing. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Other than D's schedule picked up and my inclinations picked up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know what I'm saying. That's the only stout reason. But even then, we were still hella prolific. We were Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you, we was hella prolific, bro. We made hella songs.
Right.
We performed pretty damn regular.
A lot.
Put it this way: 2 months wasn't gonna go by without at least 2 shows. You know what I'm saying? And then you'd have blocks of time. You know, maybe even a couple of years there where it was every month at least a show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If not 3. You know what I'm saying? In the month. You know what I'm saying? Between we had stalwarts like Langston Hughes, Rock Candy.
All the festivals back.
Any of the festivals, you had things that you could just put on the calendar as to when we was going to do them.
They were still letting local guys just rock bumper shoot for no reason. You didn't have to have no credentials. Nothing. You can still do that back then.
Yeah.
Also essential to point out, 6 in the Clip was some of the cats who
shout
helped
out
us.
6 in the Clip.
Them
cats
was going dumb.
They was the cats. Yeah, those are cats who helped us get into the club scene and infiltrate that work.
I still see a couple of those guys every once.
I see them on Facebook all the time. Those
I see them in person, man. At Funny's the track meets, you know, like.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you know.
Who, Ron? You see Ron?
Family shit. No. So I see D. I see Sharky.
David.
What's the tall cat's name? Man, why am I forgetting his name now?
Ron Beatnik.
The tall one? The tall one that's taller than me.
Yeah.
Okay. I see him all the time because our kids are the same age, so it'd be like, oh, all city track meet. Oh, that's homie. You know what I mean? It'd be that kind of shit.
I met 3 dudes up in Canada.
Yeah. Flavin, huh? Flavin.
Wild boys. My last memory of them guys was us all leaving the hotel party, and the Canadian police was coming in, and nobody wants to go to international jail.
Yeah,
no.
I've definitely been deported in international jail.
I
came with us, okay? Canada, 1, 2, 3. All right, let's go. Gotta go.
What was that? Langley or something? Where is that?
I don't know. I done got deported a couple times, so I can't.
Yeah, they caught me. They caught me coming back in.
Going on tour with the wrong people, man.
They caught me back in.
Yeah, man.
And I had to catch a train.
I done got deported overseas, though. That deportation overseas,
you got deported overseas?
Yeah.
We're going to come to that. Hold up, man. We're going to get to that.
Yeah,
man.
from Tokyo,
I can't even. It wasn't Tokyo. It was Samoa, maybe?
Wow.
Somewhere in one of them islands.
They said, we want you to get out of our
island.
country.
We had a string of shows there. We were supposed to be there for 3 weeks.
You get up be around my people.
I'm not even gonna say. I'm not gonna even fucked up. Cause
Stop you know what, man?
Stop it, man. Stop it.
See, that's why people get you stay right here.
Hey, we all know that artist's life and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You ever seen a band member? And we ain't gonna say no names because I can't.
Yeah,
I'm not.
No,
I'm not gonna do it. But you ever been like sharing a hotel with a band member and like he's just gonna beat in front of you with no regard? Like we had one of them. We just had one.
I'm gonna put it like this.
We just had one of them dudes along on the tour with us.
Stop you there. I'm gonna stop you there.
I'm gonna let you put 2 and 2 together from there, bro.
I'm not putting nothing together because I'm gonna stop. All I'm gonna say is when I go out of town, my roommate is always ill. Illism. We are good. We no problems. So I don't want no stick. No. I'm not putting nothing in because I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that.
Hey man, some band people will just do weird stuff like that.
I'm not going there, man.
And they might cross some lines.
Because you're making me
they think we're all artists.
No, they might cross some lines.
All artists, we're all vibing.
Some people have R. Kelly tactics on the road, and some countries ain't having it. That's all. That's what I'm gonna say, man. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's just an accessory.
And then niggas got deported by proxy, nigga.
Yeah,
like,
you was there.
Yeah.
You was there.
No, it's like you're in that same group, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All y'all gotta get the fuck out.
The group is.
He got to everybody gotta get the fuck out.
Cannot have you run up people.
So okay.
I done got deported for DJing with no work visa. You know what I mean? Like stuff like all kind of stuff, bro. Like the no work visa, they're dead serious. Yeah, I done been kicked out a couple spots for that, man. But hey, the promoter hired me under these pretenses and was like, "Hey, at customs, just say this," and I'm going to do the.
I ain't even gonna mess. Look, hold up.
Hey,
that's
man,
wrong.
That's young,
ladies
man.
and gentlemen.
When they got that bag for you, you gonna go get it though. Like
meetings on Wednesdays, once a month dues, and he coming with that. I ain't gonna. Yeah. Anyway, so folks ain't come back, but somehow do the math come.
Yeah, not somehow. No, we had the money. We had the money to put out Do the Math from that effort.
From our own thing, even though all the money wasn't making it there quite right. Right. And then we got an investment from.
Yeah, and we got to actually. So that's what it. Some homies that we went to school with. Mm-hmm. Wanted to invest in Do the Math and make that. So actually we did. So I mean, we recorded it all with whatever finances that we had, and then they put it out. They pay for the mastering and mass production.
Man, the first version was not mastered, so they didn't pay for mastering at first.
Well, whatever it was.
It was my mix down straight to the CD type shit.
The first one was?
Yeah, buddy. Well, that's rough stuff right there.
Hey, I'm with you, man.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
But the second one was mastered.
Yes, thank the Lord.
Okay,
thank the Lord. Somebody mastered that album.
Yeah, it makes one.
What are you talking about? The reprint?
No. So we repressed the mastered version back then. Our first run of Do the Math was not mastered. Our second run was.
Oh.
Okay.
And we put the sticker newly remastered to try to remarket it. You know what I mean? Like, even though the first one was not mastered. Yeah, shit levels was dipping like motherfucking reggae dancing in this motherfucking.
So, gotta do that. So, was the same collection of artists on Do the Math as?
Essentially, but there was some adages. Man. And first of all, honorable mentions to cats who ain't
Samson was there on the thing. Specs was on there.
Specs, but those weren't. They weren't. Samson was tribal, but Specs wasn't tribal. He was just family. Just just homies. Right. Like Source of Labor. It was just homies who
old school Specs
who came to rock with us. Old school Specs. Black from
Black. Who they both got a new record out.
Right.
Black Wizard. Go ahead and download it. Actually, Black Wizard's not bad, man.
You need to send us some of that stuff.
What you mean? It would be. It's on there. They put that record out. I'm not the record label. It's out there already.
I'm telling them. I'm telling them, man. I'm looking at the camera, man.
Black Wizard.
Yeah, man.
And then, but in the interim of that, if you're talking about just tribal history, so those are two albums in which we made our heaviest appearances and made our heaviest imprint. Right. As far as how you would hear us today and how you would know about us or even care about who we are, right?
Right.
As far as anybody today. Mm-hmm. Along the way, though, there was Classic Elements, another compilation. Yeah. 14 Fathoms Deep, another compilation. Right. Us putting out compilations made other people want to do compilations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Real talk. Really, you want to be honest about
it. For sure.
So that's what they did, and so we jumped in on those and made an imprint on those as well. And then along the way, man, just
we recorded our own album still at that point. I just don't understand. To this day, why the fuck did they come out?
Right, because that's where I'm trying to get to. Yeah, I mean,
we don't fucking know.
Let's just be honest. I mean,
we don't know why
they're on the other side of the fence with that because, like I say, we love the tribal compilations, You know, we love. I mean, just like for I mean, I'm like, hold up. You know, Of course, and especially when I see it, which was dope as hell.
Well,
I mean, really.
That
so
was
of
Note's
course,
vision, though. See,
right? But I mean,
Note's vision for like when they did Intro to the Central, for instance.
Yeah.
Note had been like they'd been recording that before they was like official with Tribal, though.
But because
you know what I'm saying?
all, like I said, from the outside
as a matter of fact, there's
in,
there's a line on Intro to the Central, like Note's like, for all my children who claimed it for the ghetto that makes you sick. He's dissing us.
I know, but from the outside looking in, we always associated.
I was like, really?
It was always that association, man. Like I say, once you're on the comp, it's always that association. So, of course, we see that, and it's like, well, okay, the GC album's coming. It's coming. So you're always looking around the corner, and you're anticipating it. Yeah. And then, hold up, when I hear songs like Hood Rat and shit, I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm like,
yeah. So we was on this fucking artistry weirdo shit where we're like, we're performing all our songs live. We need to connect with the people in our songs.
I don't know how weird that is, though.
Nigga, that's the bullshit we was talking about. Instead of putting the motherfucking record out, that's all I'm saying.
Well, hold on. I don't see, but I don't know if it is that. First of all,
right?
See, because this nigga saying this now. I was the one who we get done with recording that day, and I'm trying to play it for everybody that night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got motherfucker. We got to mix the
me.
song.
That was me. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Now that I know. Yeah, you get.
I'm trying to publish it immediately.
I'm trying to go anywhere I can. I'm trying to bump this right now.
You leave it up to me. It's gonna be on the radio that night.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I get that.
And so
mixed.
But I get that too.
Right.
Because really, you're just trying to get a good mix to leave with and listen.
So it's a mixture, man. I mean, I myself, obviously there's shortcomings that we had that we didn't make that happen or whatever, right? But then there's also just real factors that prevented that from happening. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it would have been. You know what I'm saying, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? We was the driving force behind everything in the ML. I'm not insulting anybody else when I say that. By the way.
Nah, well, they all say it too. No, so it's not like we're dissing.
This is like I said, from the outside. This is.
It's not like we're dissing when we say that, man. We put a lot of people all in the middle of us trying to find ourselves, man. That's what happened.
Yep, exactly.
That's what happened.
Exactly.
And we had great ideas, and we had great insight and shit like that, and we gave it to some people that misused it, and some people that used it the right way too. And that's the way it goes with life. So we'll live with the results. You know what I'm saying? Like we're good with that part, but. Well, I can speak for myself on that, you know
absolutely.
what I mean? But yeah, I'm good with that.
Like now, these days, I'm absolutely good with it. Right now, I live vicariously through D.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I mean, this cat's gone on to produce all kind of national, whatever, acts and acclaim or whatever else, the theme from Power. You know what I'm saying? That's this guy.
That guy just don't know that is this guy. So, folks, as y'all watching Power, this guy is, that's this guy.
I only have 15% of the publishing on that song.
That's okay, but that's yours. That's yours.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I mean, if any of you guys, hold up. I'm sorry, because we've been at this conversation. Hold up. Right. Give him a hand for that. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we've been we've been through this whole story, and some of y'all, somebody out there like, so who are these people? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just an example. One example I proudly hold up. And no, there's no angst or curmudgeonness on my behalf concerning
curmudgeonness.
Curmudgeonness.
Be a curmudgeon.
On my behalf concerning.
Imagine how he writes if he just says that off the fly.
Concerning legacy or importance or anything like that. In one very real sense, man. That's exactly what you start rapping for in the first place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? D has one line on Hip Hop Was. He says, I want to give the same feeling that was given to me. Mm-hmm. That's exactly kind of what it sums up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What happened when you first heard hip hop? What happened when I first heard hip hop? I became an addict of hip hop. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They said hip hop, hippity to the hippity, hip hip the hop, you don't stop. What the hell is going on? Okay, sign me up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll bite. Sure. You know what I'm saying? and then there we go. And then years later. So So part of the payout is like, yes, that's exactly what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You want to inspire that in somebody else.
Right.
And then years later, a few years ago, you see how I'm playing with time here.
Yeah.
I see Macklemore's video for The Town or whatever.
Right.
And he's mentioning us as being his greatest teachers and that. I never met the cat myself. He knows it personally and whatever. I never met the cat. Before. I don't know, maybe, but I was loaded. Like, what's up? Who the hell are you?
Hey, man, fun times for that era.
Some
great laughs and then some,
But anyway, but then other, so you have points of validation along the way, I suppose. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then, but at that time, even with that dude, at that time, he wasn't famous. He was YouTube famous, but he wasn't.
Yeah, because I remember when I seen that video.
Yeah.
I was like, who is he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people said that.
About Macklemore?
Yeah. Where'd he come from?
Yeah, now
he was at the Langston Hughes shows and all that shit, though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You never know. You never know who's. You never know who's watching you, who's checking out.
You forget there was some white people in there.
Langston Hughes.
There was like some weird. I was like, but you was happy some more motherfuckers came to watch your shit.
And this is the real truth behind it, man. I mean, as far as Langston Hughes absolutely kept us out of trouble on numerous occasions, and on more than one occasion, I'm sure it probably saved somebody's life. They shoot on Yesler. If you wasn't hip, I don't know right now. Back then they let him go.
Ain't no shooting on Yesler. No.
Back then they let him go. You know what I'm saying?
Except for down there when you get down there.
I was like, huh?
No, I'm saying all right. Not above 12.
Maybe I'll be somewhere and see some things y'all don't see.
Not above 12.
I hear you, but I remember when I ain't gonna say no names. I'm gonna say rest in peace, my man. I ain't gonna say no names, but it was during the show. My man hopped on the stage. He's waving the 38 up on the stage during the show in Langston Hughes. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell?
No. I remember that.
Back then that was Yesler was super shooting. On, Yesler's a cursed block. That's the block the motherfucking white boys chased goddamn Les Shy up to the thing and hung him on, man, for real. Like, that's really cursed, real cursed land. If you want to really break it down for real, you know what I mean?
I stayed 2 blocks away, man. So,
come on, man. Yeah, I remember your block, bro.
I said all that to say. I said all of that to say this though. You know what I'm saying? The opportunities in the different environment that Langston Hughes provided for cats, because it wasn't just us. It was like anybody who wanted to perform in the neighborhood. Langston Hughes was one of those outlets that let you do that. You have to sign up and you have to get your security right and whatever else. Mm-hmm. But you're essentially putting on the show. You know, Steve would let you put on the show. Yeah. Be like, don't tear up my shit and don't ruin the opportunity. And you know what I'm saying. And so we were given the opportunity to do that on numerous occasions. Ranu would do shit up there first, and then we kind of learned how he was doing stuff and started doing stuff ourselves. You know what I'm saying. So. Yeah, stuff like that, man. But you never know who was watching. Come to find out, there was a lot of people watching.
Yeah.
But then you start thinking back to it, and it's like, it was always full.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whenever we rocked the show out there, it was always full. It wasn't.
I'm about to say it wasn't. It was always a good show. I do remember that much.
Yeah.
After we got past that first stage, because we was weak.
Yeah. You have to be weak first. You have to be weak.
We was all right. Like, people dug the sound and the music, and it was like we could tell something.
Didn't know what to make of it.
Yeah.
But we didn't know how to sell it all the way at first. And then once we started,
it's like these niggas is good, but they're not.
I remember. You remember the first time everybody has that moment when you figure out, oh no, all right.
Like, these niggas is hood, but they're not gangster.
But I'm talking about
what am I working with here?
Right.
Because that's kind of what it was right at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they're hood, but they're not gangster.
But remember, we tried to take our show to the annex. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
The old annex.
Yeah. The 42nd Street annex.
So usually when we would rock, it would kind of be like, yeah, it was cool, and it was like, oh, it was dope, and we got a couple of the things that were dope, even though we was weak.
Right.
They still like appreciated it.
Yeah.
So now we're at the hood, at the spot where it's the spot now. The 42nd Street Annex. They used to broadcast and mix from the radio and all that shit.
Yeah,
back
my cousin, set that up. Sergio LaCour.
Oh,
Sergio LaCour.
Yeah, liqueur, not liquor.
1250K Fox.
Liqueur, bro. Think about that.
Yeah.
Oh
He said K Fox.
Come on, man, K Fox.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sir Jill LaCour. 12.
So we might. Did we get booed on K Fox?
Yeah, I think